Okay, welcome back. We're going to see if we skip frames again, how things go, what's going on, you know what I mean? If it keeps skipping frames, we may just have to abandon Fallout 4, which is such a shame, especially because we're coming to the end. I'm hoping it's just maybe a broadband issue or whatever. But as I say, I don't know. So we're going to have to play it by ear and see how we get on. Hopefully things are going to be alright from now on. So fingers crossed. Anyway, we are coming to the end of the game, and it may be that we finish it today. I don't know what's going on there. Let's get rid of that weapon real quick. I will put chat up. There you go. So I'll put chat up. So if somebody pops in and wants to have a chat, I can see. Okay. We're going to drop off this big weapon because I've decided not to use it. Alright. So let's go and defend Finch Farm. Oh yeah, so we built at the castle. This is the reason we've got this quest. Because last night's build video was at the castle. And unfortunately, you still pick up quests in that area if you're near the mast, even if the radio's off. So, yeah, I've had to remove my webcam because I can't afford the premium it costs for it until I get paid. So, you've just got my beautiful voice instead.
Abraham.
Please, just... wait. You're not with the Gunners. Are you here to help us out?
I'm here to help. What's the problem?
It's the Gunners. We caught a group of them sneaking around a few days ago and had a bit of a dust-up. They ran off too easy once they saw we were gonna fight back. Gunners never back down that quickly.
Okay.
If you can help us shore up our defenses, it sure would help us out a ton.
Yeah, of course I can. Let's put you some torrents out. Oh no, I think we're skipping frames again. We are skipping frames again. Oh god, what's going on? Why are we skipping frames all of a sudden? We had this perfectly, didn't we? Oh, hang on. I think we're back. Are we back? Was it just a stutter? Oh, I think it might have been one of those stutters that I was talking about earlier. Because it seems to be smooth again now. Okay, look, it's a good thing we're coming to the end of Fallout 4 playthrough. Because we're going to move on to another game very soon. Fortunately, it's the next game we're moving on to is made by a company who once made a Fallout game for Bethesda. Put it that way. They are. Look, we've put loads of torrents down. We should be all right now. All right. Oh, I see him. Oh shit! I didn't hit any of them, did I? No, I didn't. Why did we fail? We're here. Oh, has he killed one of the family? Oh. What's going on? Okay, well we need to beef this place up, but we're not doing it on stream. Again, it's going to be a build video. Okay, let's talk to Preston about failing it. I mean, that's bullshit, but okay. We'll go and talk to him and he'll tell us off and make it sound like it's all our fault. As if we're meant to get them killed. Thing is, I've done no building there because we've been doing the build videos in stages, you know. And we only did the castle last night instead of finishing the slog because I wanted it ready for near the end of the game, so it was beefed up and ready. So, okay. Why am I back here? Oh yeah, I got to speak to Preston.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm ready for the earful.
What's up?
Oh, he's inside. Where is he? What are you stood there for, you idiot?
The gunners came back. Hit that settlement pretty hard, and they're in bad shape.
Damn. I was really hoping we could prevent it this time. Well, you ready for some more work?
No.
The Minutemen never
No.
rest. Our scouts have found a promising spot for a new...
No. 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 Mm-mm. We don't want to be doing that yet. We are moving on. So, we've got to have the Corsa chip analysed. So let's go and get that analysed, shall we? I tell you, this game's been a problem to stream. A huge problem. All the other games we've played on my channel have been perfect. No issues. At all. None that couldn't be solved. I mean, the only issues we ever had originally was me forgetting to plug my mic in, or take it off mute, or not have it loud enough, or have a rubbish mic that can't really pick up my voice. But now I spent a bit on a new mic. No. Yeah, as I was saying, so most problems I was able to fix.
Institute presence increases odds of detection of
Damn,
all
this is
northern
bullshit.
routes by 52%.
52%. That's prohibitively dangerous.
Fixer, how do you feel about getting thrown back into the fire?
That's usual, innit?
I'm on a first-name basis with fire.
You're in the right line of work, then. We've hit a snag with Dr. Amari. You haven't met her.
I
She
have.
works in Good Neighbor, and she plays a vital role
I
in
have
the
met her.
organization. Synths are supposed to go to the memory den. The doctor gives them a new set of memories, then they move out. But her latest patient is stuck there. The runner's route has been compromised, and we're looking for options.
Just find another route.
Finding a route that's safe from the Institute and all the other dangers isn't easy. From a given location, we're lucky if we have a handful. And so far, none of our options out of Good Neighbor work. Pam, what if we reroute through Lexington?
The switchboard is a nexus of Institute activity. Odds of detection increase exponentially with proximity to the nexus.
In English, Pam.
She means we can't run ops anywhere remotely near Switchboard. The Gen 1s blocking the original route have to go.
I think the doctor's right.
You see? Even she agrees with me.
Enough.
Thank
We do it
you.
your way,
She.
then.
Thank
Go
you.
to Dr. Amari and tell her
Appreciate that.
rerouting isn't possible. You're there to clear the route for one last run. There's a lot at
Don't
stake
let this
here,
voice fool
so
you.
get the job done.
Agent.
No, I don't want to talk to you.
Desdemoda.
Desdemoda, quick.
Assistance requested
It
in
reads more
recovery.
like a comic book.
Talk.
Apparently, one hell of a fight took place at Green Tech Genetics.
Yeah, no, I was there.
Yeah, that was me. I took down a courser.
That's what the report says. Hard to believe. I'm all for one less courser in the world, but the conventional wisdom is that you run from them rather than engage them. So why did you kill him?
Well, I didn't necessarily kill him.
I needed a courser chip. I need the code on it.
You have one of their chips intact?
Yes,
Follow
I
me.
do.
Now.
Who are you
Decoding
saying
courser
now
chips is a
to?
very
I'm no
delicate operation.
flipping
a million
servant.
things can go wrong. The least of which is losing the data.
You just stood there
Fortunately,
smoking, don't you? Want to
we
get
have
moving?
the right man for the job.
Greetings.
No,
Data
I
log
don't want to
indicates
talk
a
to you, Pam. I don't
93.
want to talk to you. Right, I don't want to talk to you because you're going to give me a stupid quest about getting a DIA cache or setting up a new safe house, and we're not ready to do those yet. We're going to include those in the build video because it would be probably a little bit of entertainment while we build up places.
Hey, Des. You need something?
Tom, we got a courser chip.
Whoa! For real? Oh, man, it's been ages!
You've hit the jackpot with this. Hand over the chip. Let's see what's on it.
Here you go.
All right. Tom, Make it happen.
All right, little Corsa Chip. Let's have the circuit analyzer take a crack at you.
Alright, don't throw it about.
We're in. Chip accessed. Just poke the analog connectors a little. What? Oh man, don't crash. Hold it together.
Memory hiccup.
Here it comes. Encryption algorithms. All right, we're still running. Oh man, they've added more decimals to the last cipher. This is gonna be... Come on, baby, show me that pattern. Where is it? Wait, they're using the same logarithmic function as the key generator. Oh man, we got lucky. I got you, you Institute bastard, I got you. All right, solve for n. Come on. Show me that sweet base number. Come on, baby. Yeah, we got it. We got
Sorry,
the
Tinker
code.
Tom's got me doing...
Let me load that onto the holotape for ya.
Good work, Tom.
Hey, yeah, but I'm not sure our luck will hold up next time, Des.
And Agent, I hope that helps you as much as you've helped us. Good work.
Yeah, it has. What we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to do this railroad quest we was given. So we're gonna have to do this. Which is bullshit. But we'll do it because we'll do it. Oh, it's gonna make me report it back to flipping Pam, innit? Ugh. Hope not. Otherwise she's gonna say, Agent, I have a new mission for you. Fuck you, Pam. Sound like being really mean. I'm not. I just don't do any Radiant missions because we're having so much problems streaming this game. I just want it to come to an end. And that sounds really bad because it is my favourite game. But I just want it to come to an end so we can go on to something that plays a little bit more smooth on my system. Which is okay.
You're back. The glowing sea. Virgil. What happened?
I found Virgil. He has a way inside the Institute. But
A Corsair chip. Unfortunately. But there are people who might...
No, we don't need to talk about
They're
this,
called-
Mario. We've already done it.
Thanks, Doctor.
You do?
Right.
Come on.
Dr. Amari?
You're the contact H222
Yes.
is talking about?
Me.
Just when I thought one person could only experience so much danger in their life. The patient is resting right now. Were you hoping to say goodbye? I don't advise it. He's far past remembering anything about his old life.
I didn't get a chance to say goodbye.
He talked quite a bit about you before I administered the anesthetic. I'm sorry you didn't have the opportunity. Now, what's your plan for moving him?
We have to use the original route. There's no other way.
That's the plan? I thought your people valued discretion. But fine. I won't argue. The Malden Metro Center is where you need to go. All the Gen 1s there need to be gone, understand? All of them. I'm leaving H222 and his future in your hands. Once he's gone, we never had this conversation. He was never here. Before you leave, take the holotape on the table. It's a personal message, for your ears only.
Okay, let's have a listen.
The doctor said I could say goodbye. I've decided to have the operation. I know I'll lose all my memories. I don't want you to be sad. I have nightmares. And this world, the SRB, being hunted, I just can't handle it. Everyone says I'll be safer if I start a new life. I know I'll be happier. My only regret is I'll forget. Old Man Stockton, High Rise, and you. Looking back, there's only fear. Worse than fear. But I will miss my new friends.
It's time, H2.
Thanks.
Well, that's a sweet message from H222. He won't recognise us now, though. Now he's had everything done. Which I suppose is a good thing. He doesn't remember the
Good
fear.
neighbor. Lowest.
Alright, Malden Metro, that's
Place
fine.
in the Commonwealth.
What's that?
Oh, hello.
By order of the...
Let's do this.
This is no game, human! We win! You die!
Okay, you were saying? You win, we die? I mean, I guess you could say that. If you had any chance of winning. I see you, that's why I'm shooting you. Okay. Glory, what the fuck are you doing here?
What are you doing here? Wait. We got assigned the same damn job? With all our compartmentalization bullshit, this sort of shit happens. You got the job from the good neighbor side. I got it from Griswold's safe house.
That's the price we pay for security.
Don't tell me you buy into that crap. Sheesh. Well, since we're both here, what do you say the two heavies join forces and rock the heavens a little? Been wanting to see you in action with my own eyes.
Let's do this, Glory.
You lead the way, my friend.
Hey. Let's boogie.
My Griswold boys gave me nothing about this place. All I know is Malden centers home.
Sorry, what were you saying? An enemy... What, is nearby? Because if you was, I've just killed you.
Oh, hell. Gen 1s. Man,
Someone made a real
it's gotta
mess
be
of
done.
you, didn't they?
But can we
I
just...
mean, I guess we could use
don't know,
this, that'd be
piss them
fun.
off?
They're using energy weapons, let's use them too, okay.
Systems offline.
How you do it?
Nice.
You! Stop!
I am evictive losses multiplied.
That's how you do it.
Don't you hit my dog. How dare you? Who the hell do you think you are?
Anyone you walk away from. They're here somewhere.
Calculating most efficient attack. Where did you...
Break a sweat.
No,
Not that it's an option.
You are one ass-kicking machine.
Yes,
I almost
I
feel
am.
sorry for the bastards. Almost.
I know you are still there. It's...
Coast looks clear.
Little shit.
You cannot escape detection. If they return, I will be ready.
Mm-hmm.
Hello?
Oh, you will be.
Bring it on!
You fucking shit stain. Okay. I think there's an elevator we're supposed to go in. Let's boogie. Yeah, my stream looks okay now. So that's a good thing, isn't it? Oh.
Hostile sensor. Found one.
I'm missing every shot. Oh. There you go. Took us a while, that one. Alright. Yeah, look, just play out. See who wins.
Please stand still. You must be terminated.
Just try and even things up a little.
A regrettable occurrence. Or whatever you are, I know you are out there.
You can't see me, you can't see me, 'cause you're blind. They still can't really see me. Oh, okay, I've got to come out 'cause dog meat's gone a bit brave. Okay. Fuck you, bitch. Okay. Sorted.
Wouldn't want it going to waste now, would we?
Nope.
I think we may have missed the last train for a while.
Smoky. Oh.
Bingo.
Nice. I don't think there is a lucky 6 ball. Okay. Hey, you happen to be dead. Don't know if you knew that. Well, your girlfriend is too. Oh, I'm ever so sorry. I mean your boyfriend. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Hey. Report mission success.
Where all the sense got.
The route's been cleared. H-222 is safe to move.
I know. I already got an earful from Glory about Malden. Operational security is worth the occasional crossed wire. Anyway, Amari reports H-222 made it out safely.
Yeah. It was good to help out H-2 again.
Looks like he has a guardian angel. The crisis is over for now. Take this. You've earned it.
You from one of those vaults? You got too many teeth to be a scaver.
Alright, let's go. So we've had that analysed. We've got return to Virgil. Oh shit. Well actually, if we're quick, we might be safe enough. So let's see. So we'll make a save here. Although, if you didn't know this, you will now. It auto-saves for you when you fast travel. So, if you crash and you load the game, it will always load you to the before you fast travelled. So if anything happens, like if you die when you get there or whatever, it'll reload your last, you know, position, I guess. And if we're quick enough, we won't get radiated.
Wasn't sure I'd see you again. You managed to get what you need?
I have the code.
Suppose I shouldn't be surprised. You did get rid of Kellogg after all. Not too much of a leap to take down a Courser. How'd you manage to get it decoded?
The railroad helped me.
Oh God, those kooks. I would have expected they'd be too busy trying to liberate vending machines or setting computer terminals free or... Sorry. They just have something of a reputation. You're not the only one who's been busy. I did the best I could. From memory and things I've overheard through the years. Came up with some schematics for you. Wasn't easy. These hands are ridiculous. Fine motor skills have gone to shit. Here's the simple explanation. You need to build a device that will hijack the signal the Institute uses to teleport coursers, and send you instead. You know the craziest part of the design? That classical music station. That's the carrier signal for the relay. All the data's on harmonic frequencies. You've been hearing it all along. I want to be clear that this isn't my area of expertise. I was bioscience, not engineering or advanced systems or anything.
I'm sure it'll work.
For the record, I haven't made any promises. But if you can build this device and make use of that code, you should be able to override the signal from the Institute's relay. Can you? I mean, can you build it? You have people that can help. This is a lot for one person, even you.
I've got it covered.
Good, good. Because you've got to make it in there. For both our sakes. And don't you forget our agreement. I've helped you as best I can. If you make it in there, you find that serum.
I'll honour my agreement to him, so we will go and get his serum.
Normal. So you find it. Now go on.
But like I said, we're going a Minuteman playthrough, so
whatever it takes. Call on whoever you
we won't be
to
getting
help
to know
you.
everybody in the Institute, unfortunately. So let's go. Now we've got fast travel back to Sanctuary and see Sturges.
For a green suntan, I see.
And we all love Sturgis, so let's go and get him. He's the handyman of a life. Isn't he also a synth? I'm sure he's a synth too. One of the YouTubers did like a deep dive, I guess you'd say. I think he's a synth. He doesn't know he's a synth, and neither does... There's somebody else in that group that is as well, isn't there? They don't know either.
We're taking rats here.
She's odd. Very odd. Okay, Sturgis, you little sex pot, where are you?
Yes?
There.
What do you need,
Day
General?
of hard work.
Oh, all right.
Never changes. I have plans here to build a signal interceptor that can get me inside the Institute.
The Institute? Why in the world would you want to mess around with them?
You know why? I've told you why. Jesus, typical man, innit? You tell them one thing one day and they forget the next.
They kidnapped my baby.
Damn. That's some bad business. Even for them.
We'll give you whatever help we can. Don't worry about that. Now, assuming you could build this thing, what exactly does it do?
The Institute uses teleportation to get in and out. This machine can hijack their signal and send me instead.
Teleportation? For real?
Why do you think I've been running all over the
That would
wasteland?
explain a lot
Preston?
about how the Institute manages to operate.
Sorry, I can't let this go.
If anyone can make heads or tails of those plans, it'd be Sturgis. I haven't found anything yet that he couldn't build or fix. Our scouts have found a promising
fuck
spot
off.
for
Oh,
him.
no.
Once you clear it out, before you know it...
Yeah, alright, we're not doing that.
You work, you eat. It's simple as that.
We're not doing that. We're going to do that on a video building vid.
Preston thought you might be able to figure out these plans for me.
Sure thing. Let's see what you've got.
Here you go.
Wow. What a mess. Looks like, encrypted RF transmissions. Okay, so that gets routed through... What the hell? Teleportation. This is some pretty crazy shit. You sure it's for real?
Yes.
It's real. I got it from an ex-Institute scientist.
Seriously? I didn't know you could be an ex-Institute anything and still be breathing. Anyway,
It's
the
news
eggheads
to me
never
too.
think about the nuts and bolts of actually making something work. But, looks like it's all here. Yeah, I'm gonna need some time to study this thing. The handwriting's pretty hard to make out. But, you can get started on what he calls a stabilized reflector platform. It'll need some pretty high-grade metals, but it's basically not that different than the lining of a jet engine or something like that.
Good work, Sturgis.
Well, don't thank me yet. I think I got the gist of it, but it's gonna take some time to work out the details of some of the hairier sections.
Here's a list of what you'll need for the first piece. I'm pretty sure we've got all that at Sanctuary, if you want to build it there.
Yeah,
While
we're
you're
building
working
it
on
here.
that,
In
I'll get
Sanctuary.
busy figuring out how to actually build the rest of this thing.
Keep in mind,
I have got a
I
space
can already
in mind
see
for
this is
it.
gonna take a crazy amount of juice. Like if you had a spare nuclear reactor handy, we could probably use it.
I think
And
I
it's
actually
going to
do.
be
We can
big.
use. Don't you worry,
So find a nice
Sturgis. We've
open
got this
building
covered.
site with lots of power available.
I'm just worried about one item that isn't general scrap, but we'll see. We'll put it here. There you go. Sorted. Alright, so we're going to put it here. Right, so we need to build this. Oh, we can build it. Oh, nice. Alright. Let's make sure it's... There you go. And what do you want? Touch stages, okay. Okay, I don't know why you've not mapped. Oh, you have.
Hey.
How's it going? Did you find a good spot to build your signal interceptor?
Yes.
Yeah. Ready to build the rest of it.
Good. I think I got a handle on this crazy contraption. At least as much as I can tell. Until we actually try to build it, here's a list of 3 things that may be harder to find. I think I'll be able to pull together everything else we're gonna need.
I'll meet you over at the building site and see if we can actually make this thing work.
Okay. Build console, build relay dish, build the beam emitter. Okay. We can do that. We are big girls. We can do anything.
Thanks, Sturgis. I'll get right on this.
Good deal. One
Good
thing
deal.
to keep in mind while you're building this, it all needs to be wired together so all the pieces can talk to each other. I'll see you over at the building site. Good luck.
Vault 88. What? As face damage. What the fuck you mean it's face damage? Alright, we're just going to pop to Vault 88 real quick. Because it looks like we've had an attack. And we've pretty much finished Vault 88, so I might give you a tour while we're here. How's that? I haven't built a bar or a club or anything yet, but we're leaving that until we come up with some good ideas, because I usually use the singing settler. Can't really use that because of copyright music, so we will have to rethink. So that's not been built, but we have built an arcade, which is pretty awesome, if I do say so myself. Alright, let's go and see this damage. Now, we're going to lose frames here, I'm afraid. Just be warned. So, okay, so the power's still running, the water's still running, food's okay.
All these vaults run together for you, too?
So, look, security's still fine. Okay. Oh, a lot of damage. Alright. Okay, so this is a glitch. They are there. They just disappear occasionally. Any damage in here? No. Okay. Alright, so... yeah, let's check the rooms. Any damage in here? So where's this sudden damage? See, I don't think it'll be this way, because they don't usually attack from this way. It's usually down this way, isn't it?
I wonder how high the vault numbers go.
I don't know, but that's not why I'm here. Okay. Let's open this up. Something's face damage. What's face damage? Oh. Okay, so yeah, the nuke-cade is down here. Oh. Oh, why are all these off then? Oh. Oh. So we have had damage. So these are off. Well, we have had damage because this was connected to... this. So how did that get damaged? So they're all working again. Yeah, so this is the nuke-cade. I made for my settlers. So how did that get damaged? That was weird, wasn't it? Because it was in a different place. You know, I'd hid it away deliberately. Yeah, this is where we're going to put the nightclub eventually. I think it's locked. Yeah, it is. I don't know how we got attacked like that. That's crazy. Okay, well, it doesn't matter. We fixed it, whatever it was. So let's go back to Sanctuary and finish up. I think that's a fundamental problem with Vault 88 DLC. The spawn points of the enemies. I think if they allowed you to place, like, invisible markers for spawn points, and you could put them inside your vault, and you'd have to put them, so they'd make it so you'd have to put at least a few down. I think that would make it nicer. Because then you can spawn them anyway. Now, yes, I guess you could cheat and put the spawn markers in front of turrets and stuff, but you could still cheat anyway in this game. This game isn't... it's not like you can't download console commands. Do you see what I mean? I don't think it'd matter too much, but it'd be for like role players like me who would like to to have it, you know what I mean? Okay. We'll put this way. Ooh, I am losing a few frames. And we'll put, where's the console part? Oh, where it is. We'll put the console, actually, we'll put the console in front so I can see. Okay, let's move that. Line it up. I'm gonna do a job, I'm gonna do it properly. Alright, and we need some power. So we're gonna use one of these. And we'll put this pretty much here. Now the reason we've got all these resources is because we've been doing build videos. There. And we need to wire all this up, don't we? So this needs to be wired here. This needs to be... Oh no, that's already... So this needs to be wired here. And this needs to be wired here. Is that alright? Right. Build a relay dish. Haven't we done that? Isn't that what this is? A relay dish? What? Well, I mean, it won't let me scrap it or anything.
Sturgis.
You need any help with that, signal interceptor?
Not now.
Okay, what's going on here? Why isn't this registered as being connected? Okay, well, it's got two now. There's two now. So what's the quest now? Talk to Sturgis. Well, where is he? There he is.
Everything looks good on my end. You ready
We've
to
got
see
two
if this
dishes
thing
here.
actually
That should be
works?
cool.
Let's do this.
You sure? Okay. Your part is simple. Just step onto the platform. I'll start scanning for an Institute signal to lock onto. Then, I fire her up and we see what happens.
Alright. Now,
Getting cold feet? I don't blame you. Okay, hold real still. I don't want any corruption of the molecular beam. Oh yeah, by the way, I figured this was a golden opportunity to find out as much as we can about the Institute and what they're up to. Yeah, this holotape's all set with a program that will scan their network and download anything it finds. Uh-oh. Yeah, we better hurry.
Shit.
Yeah, don't worry about that tubing wiggling around.
Yeah, don't worry about that.
Just there for decoration.
Is it?
Okay.
Right, okay.
Scanning for the Institute signal. Tracking RF. And... got it. Hold on to your butt.
Ow. Hello? Is it me you're looking for? Hey, I'm here. Nice. Alright, I'm ready for you pricks. Before I do, let me just... I just want to have a look, alright? I don't want to hack your system or download important files or... Oh shit, what was that? No, it's gonna go there. I'm not really doing this. No one's stealing your important information. Nice.
Hello.
Ah.
I wondered if you
make it here. You're quite resourceful. I am known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face.
Oh, yeah.
Step into the elevator. I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression. Welcome to the Institute. This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable.
Glitchy. And frame rate
I'd
loss,
like to
yeah.
talk
You're
to
right,
you
it's
about
unstable.
what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason.
Yep.
You are here for your son.
Spanner, that's a weird spanner, isn't it?
Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Sean? Oh my god. It's really you.
Who are you?
Sean, it's me. I'm your mom.
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
Sean, Daddy's gone, but I'm here. Mommy's here now.
What's going on? Father? Father!
Shh. It'll be okay, Sean. Mommy's here now.
I don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here, help me!
Who is Father? Where is he?
Father? Father, help me! She's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus. Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
Father. That's your name? Your title?
Father is my unofficial title. It's what I've come to mean to the people of the Institute. Just as you are a parent to your son. To Sean.
I'll make this very simple. Where is my son?
He's here, in the Institute. Closer than you think. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been rewarded. It's good to finally meet you, after all this time. It's me. I am Sean. I am your son.
It's really you. After all this time.
Yes. It's true. In the vault. You had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the son you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality, and here I am. Raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
It wasn't right, what they did. Taking you from me like that.
To you, that would certainly seem true. But to the Institute, it made all the sense in the world. At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
Human synths? Really?
Human-like synths. A great distinction. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me, after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
Sean. It's really you.
It really is. I know you must have questions. Please. Anything I can do to help you understand.
Kellogg. He worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived here. It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done. What kind of man he was.
You knew the man was a psychopath, but you used him anyway?
Would you have preferred that I turned him loose on the Commonwealth? At least keeping him on a short leash kept the collateral damage to a minimum. The Institute took advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature. I will freely admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life, and his usefulness far beyond any normal human lifespan. He never failed the Institute, but his cruelty became more apparent with every completed objective. I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his. It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us, to have some amount of revenge. What else can I say to ease your mind?
So, you're in charge of the Institute?
I am the acting director, yes. I spent decades working to reach this point. It's a responsibility I take very seriously. The Institute. It's important. It really is humanity's best hope for the future, no matter what those above ground might think of us.
Doesn't matter what they think. What matters is what you do.
I'm glad we see it the same way. Ultimately, the Commonwealth has nothing to fear from us. Whatever you've seen or heard, I know I can convince you of that. Just give me time. What else can I say to ease your mind?
Your father. He never got to see you grow up.
Yes. What happened to him was... I've gone over the records of the incident, of course. It seems what happened to him was an unfortunate bit of collateral damage. For many years, I never questioned who my parents were. I accepted my situation, and that was that. With old age comes regret. And asking what if more often. But what matters now is that you and I have a chance to begin again. I know there's more for us to discuss, but the Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
Yes, that...
I know.
We're not. We're going through a minute-man
I know you've
playthrough,
been
but
through so much.
I'm keeping him sweet.
I'm pleased to see it has not impaired your judgment.
I mean, he is our son. That is sure.
I'd
This
assume
isn't a
that
joke.
after
That
everything
is
I'm
him.
sure you've seen above ground,
But
you would be
it doesn't
more than a bit
excuse
biased
people
against
being
us.
terrorized by
There
his
is much to be
organization.
done. You'll need time to
Son or
acclimate
not,
yourself.
you know,
A chance to become
kidnapping
acquainted
people
with our
and exchanging them for his synths doesn't make it right.
I'll do whatever it takes.
I am glad to hear that. The Institute is now your home as much as it is mine. Please take some time, get to know it. Meet the people you'll be working with. You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in Facilities, Dr. Ayo in SRB, Dr. Holdren in Bioscience, and finally Dr. Lee in Advanced Systems. They've all been notified of your arrival, of course. Meet them, and then we'll discuss what comes next.
Okay. Well, we're not doing that. We're going to get... that potion for the Virgil. And then we're going to go and
Almost
see
done.
Sturgis.
Just need to tighten up this primary
Remember
drive
to
servo.
keep
I mean,
unnecessary
actually, we
power
might go and see
consumption
the
to a
heads just to
minimum.
be thorough.
Don't
with this.
recharge unless your primary levels are
Robotics.
below 2%. Also, if you
Synth
have
retention.
navigation software.
You know the protocol, sir. Authorized personnel only.
Scanning. Subject identified.
System.
We'll start the next trial. The dosage will be much larger this time.
Bioscience.
Is it true food
Good,
supplement
this is what we want.
77 has been discontinued?
That is correct.
That was my favorite one.
Have you had time to examine my latest reports on batch 274?
Not yet. I've been reviewing Father's plans to expand our operations at Warren. He's eager to get that going, so I've had to put everything...
Yes.
Everything else to one side. I wonder how the Warren family is doing.
Whoops. How did it get in here? Right, let's go. We're going to have to fight stuff in here because, well, we're on our own as well. So we're going to fight stuff on our own. But there are countermeasures in here. Okay, so we got the serum now. So I don't think we need to go through this place at all. Let's go. We got the serum. We'll go meet the heads of department, but honestly, we're not doing any quests whatsoever for the Institute because we're doing a Minuteman playthrough. So, okay. Alright, let's go and meet these heads of department, I guess. Well,
Humanity's future is taking root right here.
Doctor?
Welcome. So good to have you here. Dr. Clayton Holdren, head of the Bioscience Division. I can't wait for you to see the work we're doing. It's truly amazing.
I look forward to learning more about it.
In that case, let me give you a brief overview of what we do here. As the name implies, the Bioscience Division specializes in fields of studies such as botany, genetics, and medicine. Our most important directive is to ensure the health and well-being of everyone in the Institute. To that end, we cultivate highly specialized breeds of flora for use in food and medicine. We've even started to explore the idea of synthetic animal life. You probably saw the gorillas. They're really just a pet project at this point, but the potential is exciting nonetheless.
Seems like there's nothing you guys can't do.
With hard work and ingenuity, any challenge can be overcome. I'm sure I've taken up enough of your time as it is, but I have to ask, have you decided whether you'll join us?
I'm not sure. Right now I'm just trying to keep an open mind.
It's a big decision, I know. But it's also a rare and important opportunity. No need to rush to judgment. In any case, I imagine you'll want to continue looking around. Or, if you prefer, I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have.
no, thanks.
I'm good for now. Thanks.
I just want to
Take
get you
care,
out of the
then.
way, pal. So, if we do play
We're
this
all
game
looking forward to
again,
working
and
with
we
you.
might, if things improve, I guess, we'll do another playthrough with like a different character for the Institute or Railroad or whatever. But for now, no, because we're doing a Minuteman playthrough. So, yeah. What I'm waiting for is the key to get in and out the Institute whenever I like. Hello, what's going on in here then?
She's been at it for over 2 hours. What is she even testing?
Nothing. At this point, she's just doing
Excuse me, Doctor?
Ah, it's you. You're here then. Yes, I know who you are. We all do. While I'm sure Father is very happy that you're here, I do hope it doesn't interrupt our work.
Don't worry. I promise I won't get in your way.
Thank you, I do appreciate that. Oh, before I forget, let me see that Pip-Boy of yours. I've been told to install a Courser chip in it for you. Father's orders. You're to be given full access, with the ability to relay in and out of the Institute at will.
Thank you. I'm sure that will come in handy.
Given that the relay is the only way to access the Institute, handy is something of an understatement. In case the significance is lost on you, you'll be the only one here with that kind of access. If nothing else, it should demonstrate the amount of trust Father has placed in you. Now, unless there's something else, I really do need to get back to work.
Well, the courses have that kind of access, don't they? So I'm not the only one.
I'd like a progress report on your division, if you don't mind.
Taking your new appointment in stride, I see. Very well. We've shifted resources off of other projects, like the Child Synth, to focus on Phase 3. I'm hoping that the above-ground efforts are successful. I understand those depend heavily on you.
Okay, so that's it then. See you later, Dr. Lee.
I hope you and
You're
Father
as
try to make
pleasant as you were in flipping DC. Wow, that woman's got a chip on her shoulder, hasn't she? Alright, let's go and see the Synth Retention Bureau.
Reporting status. All functions normal.
All systems nominal.
What it also means is until the game decides we've made a decision, any synths we meet, synths, not synths, synths we meet won't attack us.
They're dragging their feet on the targeting package upgrades I asked
Pretty
for.
cool, I guess.
Maybe I should take some courses with me.
Doc?
So,
Please don't.
here
There's
you
enough
are.
friction as it is
Dustin
between
Ayo,
us
acting
and pretty much
director of
all the
Synth
other
Retention Bureau.
departments.
I'll be upfront with you. We're going to be keeping a close eye on you for the near future. Despite your relation to Father, you're a bit of an unknown quantity.
I'm sure you understand. There won't be any issues, will there?
Stay out of my way, or you'll regret it.
That sounds a bit like a threat. I'm sure I'm just misunderstanding you, though. Threats aren't advisable for someone in your position. Now, Father has asked that I provide
I'm not scared of
a
you,
brief
pal.
overview of the
I've
synth
fought enough of your
retention.
sins.
Our primary responsibility is the recovery of escaped synths that are hiding among the human population on the surface.
I'm sure it's best for everyone if the synths remain here.
Certainly. We can't allow sophisticated Institute technology to fall into the wrong hands. The results could be disastrous. Our main instrument is the Courser. A third coursers hunt down and reclaim synths that have escaped the Institute. They are highly self-sufficient, trained in combat, infiltration, and tracking. In a word, our coursers are relentless. But I gather you know all this, since you've encountered one already. In fact, I'd very much like to know how you defeated it.
I hate to break it to you, but your Courser wasn't all that tough.
Then it's likely the unit was defective. It's rare, but faults can occur from time to time. I suppose I'll have to ask robotics to perform detailed diagnostics on the entire production run. As if we don't have enough problems. Now, unless you need something else, I'll get back to work.
You're gonna die.
I'd like to know more about the synth reclamation process.
Fine. Once a Courser has located a rogue synth, it uses that synth's recall code to wipe its memories and render it inert. We then begin the delicate process of restoring the neural pathways to their original configuration. In those cases where the procedure is successful, the synth returns to duty with no memory of its time on the surface. All too often, we're unable to repair the damage and are forced to dispose of the unit entirely.
Alright.
Dr. Watson can be a little obsessive when it comes to rules and policies.
Sure he can, but I'm still gonna shoot him.
Scanning unknown identity. Clearance confirmed.
Oh, watch it, pal. I can still use my gun in here. You realise this? Oh, one more.
Remember to conserve power at every opportunity.
I've heard so much about you. What a remarkable story.
Hey, Doc.
Could have Sandman killed him then.
They weren't kidding. You really
Or
are
her,
here.
rather.
Well, all right. I'm Allie Fillmore. You can think of me as the Institute's chief engineer. When Father told us about you, I could hardly believe it. You've been through so much, I think most people would have just given up. If you don't mind my asking, what was it that kept you going all that time?
I just wanted to find my son and keep him safe.
Now that you've found him, I hope you're proud of the great man he grew up to be. Now, I'll give you a quick rundown of the Facilities Division, and then I'll answer any questions you might have afterward. As you might guess, we keep the Institute's mechanical and electrical systems running smoothly. We maintain and upgrade all of the systems that make it possible to live and work in a place like this. There's a lot of machinery behind these walls that recycles the air and water and provides power to the laboratories and quarters. The work we do might not be as exciting as some of the other departments, but it's at least as important. So, now that you're here and you've spoken to Father, does that mean you're on board?
I'm just looking around.
I see. Well, please do mind what you touch. Sensitive equipment here, not like topside. If there's anything else you'd like to know about the Facilities Division, I'm happy to discuss it.
I'm sure you are, yeah.
It must be a challenge to meet the power demands of a place like this.
Absolutely. We scratch and scrape for every precious ounce of voltage that we can. Over the years, we've learned a few tricks that help supplement our power budget. When necessary, we can tap into select sources on the surface. We take only what we need, of course. Fortunately, Advanced Systems is always working on new solutions to generate more energy. It's a good thing, too, because the demand is always increasing.
Bye, love. Alright, we can fast travel now. So we're not doing that quest for Father, because he wants us to go and pick up a synth. So I'm going to go this way instead. Boom, we're back. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Guess who's
Sure, let me
back?
just stop what I'm doing to talk to you.
I don't want to talk to you either, love, thanks.
Here's that holotape you gave me. Full of Institute data. I hope.
Well, all right. I'll start digging into this and see if I can make heads or tails of it.
The Institute isn't our enemy, remember?
I know, but it never hurts to be prepared. Just in case they decide the Commonwealth isn't big enough for the both of us. All the good stuff on here is going to be encrypted. So the first job is to see if I can crack it. After that, well, I'll have to see what I've got. There's no telling what we might have grabbed off their mainframe.
Last time we talked, I hope...
Okay, let's go back to Virgil.
Awful lot of rads around. We should get out of here.
Well, I'm glad to see the relay didn't completely vaporize you.
The interceptor worked. It was rough, but it worked.
Amazing. And what about the serum? Did you find the serum?
I've got it right here.
That's it. That's really it. All right. Let's see. Retrovirus has matured nicely. Density gradient is high. Recombinant counter-intron sequences look stable. Transcriptive exon strands have formed.
Perfect. That's good.
It is. But there's only one way to know if it works. All right. Here we go. And now, we wait.
It'll work. Don't worry.
I hope so. We just have to let the retrovirus run its course.
Protect and serve.
So let's go back to the Institute then, I guess. I thought it'd be easy just choosing the Minutemen, no more quests, but obviously not. Alright. Alright.
Please don't get any germs on me.
I apologize for any disruptions that my work might cause.
Son?
Now that you've had a chance to see the Institute firsthand, what do you think?
You've got technology here that I never dreamed possible. It's amazing.
I'm glad you can appreciate what we've accomplished. None of it has been easy. Ultimately, all our knowledge and resources are focused on a single goal. The goal is best summarized by our motto: mankind, redefined. Unfortunately, no advancement comes without occasional setbacks. As remarkable as our synths are, they can be dangerous without proper supervision. The superior synth mind and body attempting to wrestle with something approaching free will can be a recipe for chaos.
Sure it can.
If the synths are intelligent and self-aware, then they have a right to free will.
However closely they may approximate human behavior, they are still our creations. When you see what I have to show you, I think you'll agree that we know what is best for our synths. A rogue synth has taken over the Raider gang at Libertalia. His memories have been erased, and his identity altered. He believes he's a man named Gabriel. Under his leadership, the Raiders have taken many innocent lives. I've dispatched a courser to Libertalia. I'd like you to join him and reclaim that synth.
We'll bring that synth home.
That would be best for everyone. Now you should get moving. Many people are in danger, and a delay could cost lives.
Just another loading screen.
What? Who's there?
Me.
Gonna be a good fight!
Something out there.
Shit, I hear that. What's going on? Oh, I see, he's in there, is he? Boom. Jeez Louise.
My first gunfight, rookie.
My arm is broken! You'll pay for that!
I'm already bored.
Yeah, we're not gonna attack the Brotherhood directly, because if we do, they will come and hate us.
Your Pip-Boy doesn't sound
So we've got to wait for him to finish. Either taking them down, or they just fly away and ignore him. We can get rid of that though. I don't want to upset the Brotherhood just yet.
I'm gonna make this as painful as possible. You call this a fight?
Ooh. Sorry, we're gonna wait because he won't talk to us until he's got rid of them. And I could shoot them down proper quick. If I do, I anger the Brotherhood. And I don't want to anger them just yet.
Sloppy tactics, bad aim. This won't take long.
Fuck it. Oh, yeah. There we go. Okay, well they're not angry with me at all. I thought they would be. I've just shot them down, but they're not. God, who are you shooting now? Oh, robot. You little fucker. Ouch. You know what, mate? You're checking the right roll. Piss now. You done?
Nice try. When will they learn? Damn it! Eric. Cured.
You must be the courser I'm supposed to meet.
Yes, ma'am. Designation X688. I've already neutralized the perimeter guard. Just give the word, and we can start the assault on the main flotilla.
So long as he doesn't start eyeing me up for reclamation, it'd probably be good to have another gun on our side.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. Yeah,
let's go.
Right behind you, ma'am.
I don't think they're that interested in you, to be honest with you, Nick, because they essentially chucked you out. So as far as they're concerned, there's nothing important that you could bring. Alright, let's go and deal with these raiders. I mean, it's not exactly difficult. What was that? Tell you what it was. What it really was. I'll tell you what it was. What it really was. It was me. Well.
Where'd that little bitch go?
Who the fuck are you calling a bitch? Ooh. Forgiven. Free ammo.
Oh. We're not alone.
No, we're never alone. Not when you believe in one of the 3,000 gods.
I was sure there was something.
Let's go.
Not exactly subtle, pal.
I got all day.
Yeah.
Da, da, da. No, you guys really need to pull your finger out of it. Da, da, da. Da, da, da. Oops. I'm gonna shoot you in the face. I think you jumped off there, pal. There we go. I missed every shot there.
Please don't.
I must be going blind.
Found you, sorry ass.
Oh, we're going that way, aren't we?
We'll run out of bullets at some point.
Never run out of bullets. You know, all being prepared. Boom.
I don't think we're alone.
No. No, I don't either.
Who's there?
It's me.
Time's up.
Oh, ouch. That hurt.
Ain't personal. Just you and me.
Hello. Boo. No one here. Yeah, they're hiding. Ow. Ow. No. Don't bring a knife to a bloody gunfight. That just shouts stupidity, that pal.
Hold up a moment, ma'am. There's something important I need to tell you.
Go ahead.
I'm listening.
I'm going to give you B592's reset code. If he hears the code phrase, it'll reset his cognitive processes and make him docile. You'll need to say B592 initialize factory reset, followed by the authorization code Gamma 71 Epsilon. Once he's shut down, I can transport him safely back to the Institute.
Good. I'd like to avoid any unnecessary violence.
Precisely. Shouldn't have to bloody any more noses than we have to.
Well, he might not be alone up there. Violence might be inevitable. That's all, ma'am. Ready when you are.
There we are.
Okay, where's that weapon? Because there's a weapon in here, isn't there? Shit, where the frick is it? Oh, there it is.
Yes.
Well
Judging
done.
by your gear, I'm
Very
gonna guess you two are agents of
Just
the
like
Institute.
me.
So, made it to the
Tell
top.
me.
Is the Institute so desperate for resources that it's stealing plunder from honest, hard-working Commonwealth gangs?
B592 initialize factory reset. Authorization Gamma 71 Epsilon.
Boss, are you okay? Gabriel, can you hear me?
I
Shit,
figured
they
it
did
might be
something to
prettier
us.
from up
Take
here.
them out.
Bothering anybody now.
Nice work, ma'am. I'll take the synth back.
Okay.
If it's giving you trouble, I could...
Sweet.
give that terminal a look.
Disappearing act, huh?
This is X688, ready to relay with reclaim synth B592.
Show your face. Come on. I dare you.
Gotcha.
Okay. So I think we've got to go back. Oh, enemies.
Not. This is bullshit.
You turn up, you're dead.
What the fuck was that? End of the line!
Eat this!
Oh shit, really?
Who's there?
Right, we're in for a swim. Okay.
I hear we're about to get a new food supplement.
Lovely.
It's an honor to have you here, ma'am.
Sure it is. You won't be saying that later.
I'm glad to see you return safely. I know the task was difficult, but I needed you to see firsthand how dangerous a rogue synth can be.
I don't care about who's to blame. I just wanted to stop a killer.
Yes, of course. Your pragmatism is admirable. It does matter, though. If everyone sees the Institute as a villain, dangerous forces could align against us. If we can put the lie to such assumptions, we diminish that threat. But enough about that. The task is done, and you've returned our synth safely to us. I couldn't have hoped for a better outcome. Well done. While you were away, I had quarters prepared for you. You'll find all the basic necessities, as well as a generous stock of arms and equipment. Go and have a look. I think you'll be quite pleased.
You think? Where the fuck is it then? Wait. Why have you put it right at the other end?
Sir, we've had another situation. A code red.
What? This is the third time in 2 weeks. This is unacceptable. How can this happen?
We think there was a system glitch. We're looking into it.
Excuse me.
Your quarters are just inside, ma'am.
But in the meantime, tell the others to be on high alert. I want more patrols,
Okay.
more rounds.
Right away,
When you're
sir.
finished here,
If you
ma'am,
see anything even
Father
remotely
wants to see you.
suspicious, report it immediately. This
Sure it does.
absolutely cannot happen again. Got it?
Yes, sir. Understood. Unit X688 speaks highly of your combat skills.
Sounds like those raiders at Libertalia were quite a handful.
Not really. It's more annoying that I couldn't get away from.
Ah, hello, Mother. Tell me, what would you do when someone has stolen from you?
I try and talk it out. See if things can be resolved peacefully.
An admirable goal. And yet we find ourselves in a situation where something more significant must be done. The group that calls themselves the Railroad have acquired several synths from the Institute. Synths that had gone missing in recent months. They no doubt mean to free these synths, in their delusion that synths are somehow sentient beings. You've been in contact with the Railroad, so you're aware of their misguided beliefs.
They mean well. They're only doing what they think is right.
You dealt with Libertalia. That's the result of their selfish, short-sighted plan. Usually they are a minor nuisance, but lately they have become more emboldened. I'm afraid we've reached the point where a response is necessary. We have learned the current location of these synths, and need to reacquire them before the Railroad can hide them.
Where are the synths located?
A small settlement at the old Bunker Hill Monument. But it's important that we act on this soon, before the Railroad has any indication we've tracked them. We also don't want the Brotherhood of Steel getting wind of the presence of the synths. That would only complicate matters.
Hey, I'll act quickly. You can count on...
You'll have a contact waiting for you just outside Bunker Hill. Good luck.
Right. Well, I think you know what we're going to do here. We're going to warn the railroad. We're still going to go Minuteman, but we're going to warn the railroad. You'll not be happy, but we'll get around that, don't we? Don't talk to me, I'm not in the flipping mood. Go away.
At least not soon.
Ticker Tom's cooking up something. I hope it goes better than
I
last
just
time.
heard the most fascinating rumor. The story goes that you actually found the Institute. Been there and back again. Sounds crazy, right?
It's all true.
Deacon says you used teleportation. I can't imagine. You must feel justifiably proud of what your Minutemen have achieved in such a short time. Eventually, the Minutemen will devise their own plan to deal with the Institute. But I doubt your soldiers will place any priority on rescuing the synths inside. I'm counting on you being as passionate about freeing synths as we are.
I'll stick with my people in the Minutemen.
Of course I'm disappointed.
Glad you're with us.
Desdemona.
Please, work with us instead of the Minutemen. The lives of many synths are at stake.
No.
You think the Minutemen won't help the synths?
The Minutemen are a reflection of the character of the Commonwealth people. And time again,
If I can't, I'll
that
just do what the
character has been
Institute want
proven
until
to
I
be
can
rotten. The synths are tangible receptacles of
jump
their
on the
hatred of
Minuteman
the
bandwagon.
Institute. Order them to help, and they'd mutiny.
I'll stick.
Of course I'm disappointed.
Alright, well, I mean, nothing we can do. All we can do is this quest, but I really want to do the Minutemen. I don't want to. Alright, let's go and do this quest.
It is Diamond City is under.
No one will be happy, but let's do it. It'll warn me anyway before we get to a certain point of no return. So.
Someone was expecting trouble.
Oh, someone doing super mutants.
Hey, there's a time and a place for that, and neither's here.
Oh, so you want to be killed by super mutants then?
Hey, Synth.
I've been waiting for you.
Sorry to have held you up.
Try and keep up from here out. Our targets are inside. 4 synths under railroad protection. Majority of the settlement is uninvolved and are expected to run for cover. The situation appears to have escalated. A covert approach is likely impossible. The mission's parameters just changed. We go in shooting. Requesting backup relay now.
Sensor reading detected.
I can't see.
What?
What? That company.
That's it, huh?
Something out.
Taking fire! Need backup!
Killed it.
You there, Synth.
Come on, please. Just don't.
B257. Initiate reset. Authorization code Theta 93 Stratus. No sudden moves.
Please, no.
Y915. Initiate reset. Authorization code Beta 77 Tempest. All right, Synth.
Please!
C322, initiate reset. Authorization code Gamma 49 Typhoon. I've been looking for you.
No, I've got money. It's yours if you let me go.
F633, initiate reset. Authorization code Delta 62 Arcus.
Oh, we can't from this location. Let's go. Who's fighting you? I don't understand who's fighting you. Oh, the minigun. Oh, the turret, I mean. Alright, interesting. Well, if these are not fighting me, I'm off. Where's that friggin' exit? Is there an exit through this way? No. Yeah, they'd put an exit here, wouldn't you? Easy exit, okay, we'll go. Sorry, dog meat.
Bunker Hill is ours.
Yeah, it is. Okay, he's over here, I wonder.
Please lower your weapon.
Bunker Hill is ours.
Alright. Mission complete. Let's meet him on top, doesn't he?
Sean?
You know, in all my years, I've never set foot outside the Institute. Not once. Since the day they brought me here. I've never had a reason. But now, this just confirms the truth I've always known. The Commonwealth is dead. There's no future here. The only hope for humanity lies below.
It's not so bad.
Perhaps. But at a cost too great to be worth it. Standing here, I'm reminded of how fortunate I am that I was spared a life in this wasteland. I know that to you, I was kidnapped from that vault. In truth, the Institute rescued me. Both of us, really.
Kellogg called me the backup.
Did he? Well, he was correct. I was the perfect candidate. An infant with uncorrupted DNA. But if something were to go wrong, if I died, well, the Institute realized a contingency plan was prudent. Another source of pre-war DNA, preferably related to their primary subject. It only made sense that my parents should fill that role. So you were kept alive and safe within the vault. I'll admit, when I had you released from Vault 111, I had no expectations that you'd survive out here in all this, to not only do so, but manage to find me. To infiltrate the Institute itself. Extraordinary.
So it was you. You let me out?
Yes. It was my decision. Certainly it was no longer necessary to keep you suspended. Well, I suppose I wanted to see what would happen. An experiment of sorts. Would the Commonwealth corrupt you? As it has everything else? Would you even survive? Perhaps most curious to me, would you, after all this time, attempt to find me? And now I know the answer.
Sean, you need to know. I still love you.
I can see that you do. Well, it's remarkable. There are greater things to come after your success at Bunker Hill. The synths have been safely returned and will be repurposed. Thank you for your work. I hope you weren't at too much risk.
There's always a risk.
I'm glad you see it that way. The railroad remains an annoyance, of course. But they'll be dealt with as necessary. And you, well, you've passed it.
Thank you.
Take this as a token of my appreciation. Our appreciation, really. It's time for you to become more involved in the future of the Institute. I'd like you to join me inside. The Directorate is meeting, and you should be there. I'll be waiting. I've seen enough. It's time to go back in.
No. No. Come on, Sturgis, slap it up, mate. What we doing? I don't want to keep sucking up here in case we get locked in. Bullshit. What the fuck is he? Still hanging around down here. Is he fuck? Oh my god.
Hope you ain't one of them synths here to spy on me.
Fuck me, where is he? Sturgis, you lazy bitch, where are you?
Ma'am.
The fuck is he? fucking is. Oh, it's a piss tech. Because I've just got this feeling it's going to lock me into doing an institute. I don't want to. I want to do Minutemen. Alright, let's just attend this sodding meeting. In fact, while we load in, I'm going to take a quick break to get a quick drink. So just give me a few seconds and I'll be back. Okay, so let's go and do straight. So and have a chat with Sean then. I'm hoping this doesn't lock me in a row.
Remember, health and happiness go hand in hand.
I wish you could have known Father as we have.
Good
we're all here. I think it's time we begin.
Sir, excuse me, but what exactly is she doing here?
I will address that issue. But there are other subjects that require our attention first. The level of unrest in the Commonwealth continues to rise, as we're all aware. Your report.
All Institute facilities remain completely secure with the exception of one notable breach. Otherwise, internally things are as tight as they've ever been. Dr. Ayo has been keeping an eye on things topside.
Yes, Watchers show no additional threats beyond those previously identified. We're still monitoring the increased activity around Fort Independence, but there are no immediate signs we should be concerned. Boston International Airport remains occupied, with Brotherhood presence noted at several other points throughout the Commonwealth. Intelligence suggests that this railroad continues to operate and is becoming more ambitious. SRB agents are monitoring all known situations, sir.
Very good, thank you. It's clear that our safety needs to be the primary concern going forward. To that end, where are we on Phase 3?
Sir, are you sure this is the time to be discussing it? Given, well, considering all parties present?
Ah, yes, that's true. Have you heard anything about Phase 3?
Who, me?
Of course.
Really? Well, there's no shame in being out of the loop, as it were. The project has been classified for quite a long time. Power is, as I'm sure you've seen above ground, a very valuable commodity. I'm not talking about some abstract concept of control. I mean real, tangible power. The kind that keeps the lights on. With every advance the Institute makes, our need for raw power increases. Many compromises and sacrifices have been made over the years to allow progress to continue.
In this world, I'm sure compromise is necessary.
Quite right. For far too long, we've been dependent on others. On our surroundings. That time is over. Phase 3 is simply the activation of a nuclear reactor that can provide enough power to the Institute now and forever. It will ensure not just our survival, but our prosperity.
Sounds like an important step.
Well, that's an understatement. The reactor is close to ready, but recent tests have determined we have a few tasks ahead of us. Thus, we come to Phase 3, and to how you will help.
Sir.
Yes, Dr. Ayo. Previously, we would rely on Kellogg for above-ground operations, yes? Well, he is gone. While I am not overly fond of putting my own mother in harm's way, she has proven more than capable of handling herself.
Yes, but...
This is not a matter for debate. Now, there is one more subject that requires discussion.
I don't know that this is the time.
Dr. Holdren, it is time. Please. As I'm sure several of you are already aware, I have been under Dr. Volkert's care for some time. I'm sorry, this is difficult for me. Our best efforts have failed. Every experimental treatment we could devise has been unsuccessful. I'm sorry to say I am dying.
What? Please, be serious.
Everyone, please. I am sorry. This is not how I wanted to tell you, but we're running out of time.
There must be something we can do to help you.
The only thing that matters now is continuing the Institute's work. It will be all right. I assure you, we can talk more later. Right now, the future of the Institute is at stake. The Institute cannot survive without leadership. The Directorate must continue to govern with the best interest of all in mind. To that end, I am naming my mother as my successor.
Oh, boy.
You can't be serious!
Really?
Seems a poor choice.
How can you possibly justify this? She isn't one of us. She isn't even a scientist.
Ignoring your borderline, insubordinate tone, I will simply say this. The Institute has enough scientists. What it needs is a leader. I believe my mother has already proven herself more than capable in that regard. This will conclude this meeting. Thank you.
Dr. Carlin's doing some amazing things with our genetically engineered crops.
We don't usually welcome outsiders. I hope you can
I had
appreciate
no
your
idea.
good fortune.
I know this is... well, it's a lot to take in at once.
I'm sorry, Mother. I hope it wasn't too presumptuous of me to put you in charge without even asking first.
I can do the job.
Of course you can. There's
I'm
no
not.
question that some of the Directorate and the Institute at large will need reassurances about your appointment. That's why I'd like you to take charge of this latest operation. Dr. Fillmore can fill you in on the details. There are hard decisions ahead, for all of us. But for you especially. I know that you'll do the right thing.
Yeah, I will.
Busy day for you, isn't it? When...
Yeah, you see, it's still not... Okay. I mean, whatever.
Busy day for you, isn't it? Well, it's about to get busier. You're going to lead this operation, I'm told.
Absolutely.
All right, let's go over the details. Recent events have upset our timetable. Getting the reactor online has become our #1 priority. It needs to be running, well, yesterday. We're going to have to cut some corners. I'm not thrilled, but it means we'll need to rely on some pre-war tech. You're going to the mass fusion building to acquire a beryllium agitator for us.
What's a beryllium agitator?
The details would be lost on you. No offense. The point is, it'll allow us to boost the reactor's power and get it running sooner than planned. You just keep me safe. I'll worry about the agitator.
Sounds good. I'd appreciate the company.
Not as much as I'd appreciate coming back in one piece. I don't like going above ground unless there's no other option. But here we are, with our options dwindling quickly. Not to put more pressure on you, but we have to move quickly on this. Word is that the Brotherhood is nosing around the area. We don't want them getting the agitator before we do. Head on up to the relay, and I'll meet you there.
Damn it. I knew I'd lose Brotherhood of Steel. So that's annoyed me slightly. Because I think it's going to force me into the Institute now. Which is bullshit.
Well, you were right. The Brotherhood sure is here. Guess we'll have to go through them.
Oh, my. Well, the heck?
I wasn't expecting
What was that?
this. I guess it's nice to see some of our older models have been useful to you.
Target located.
Come here. Let me end your suffering.
No mercy.
Damn it. We're taking down honor and glory. Victorium. No mercy.
That's it.
Okay. So it's been installed in the primary reactor on level 1. Okay. Nice. I'm sorry, I wasn't going to read all of that.
Take no prisoners.
I hope I don't have to go back up for air. Oh, there she is. Oh, that's Nick. There she is there.
It's an ambush.
I thought I saw something. I don't think we're alone. Got him! Replaying. Hey, back.
Taking fire.
Just when I thought we were getting along. Wouldn't take long. Think they're gone for good? Something out there. There.
Damn it!
Did good. Someone's coming. Yeah, that's one way to get the coolant pumping.
Blow the conduit! Now!
Cut the power to the elevators. It's clever. I'll give them that.
You look like a counter doing cartwheels too.
Yep.
That ought to do it.
That should do it. Elevator ought to have power again.
Okay, so where's the what's it that we get this thing
Alan,
moving with?
if I was a
No, will you
pre-war
stop
tech
getting me fucking way, woman?
conglomerate,
Shift.
where would I keep all my best toys?
The fuck do we get it going? Oh, there's another elevator. You know, oh my God, move. Hey, there's no fucking telling me there's no way down here.
Wait, what was that?
Right
here. What's that? We need reinforcements! Help me!
Nice.
Something's out there. Who's there?
Over here! Over here!
We lost someone!
Jesus. 3 companions is too much. I'm telling you. Oh, see what I mean?
There's the reactor. Not a bad piece of work for its time.
Yeah, it looks great. Though I'd prefer it in our long-distant past. Let's wrap this up, shall we?
Yeah, alright.
Guess they weren't so good at mitigating radiation back in those days.
Now cycling airlock. Please wait. Initiating decontamination sequence.
Have I got any Rad-X?
Decontamination complete. You may proceed.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, I don't know if we can go in there. I don't know if we're going to be able to do this. Cool, let's be quick.
The thing we're looking for, the agitator. It should
Yeah.
be a port at the top of the reactor.
I ain't got time, love. I'm having to damn red away like it's going out of fashion. Ooh, 39 rads. 39 rads a second, damn. Come on. Gimme.
Security alert in the reactor chamber. Emergency lockdown initiated.
Jesus. Let's go.
Please wait.
Now we got the beryllium agitator.
Decontamination complete.
Threat analysis. Hostile target detected. Target lock status green.
You're in for it now.
Put down your weapon.
Scanners detecting sentient life. Alert level elevated.
What's that?
Break a sweat.
Not
You
that it's
didn't,
an
I did. Okay, let's GTFO.
These guys just don't know when they're beaten, do they? I'll help the synths buy some time. Make sure you get back to the Institute with the agitator.
Alright. You see, I would really like to do the Minuteman playthrough, but it looks like I'm locked in now. Bullshit.
Secure the area.
Heck, what was that? Over here! Over here!
Taking fire! Taking the...
Honor and glory.
When are you going to tell me about this mysterious Phase 3?
You know I can't talk about that.
Sounds like those raiders
Synth unit,
of Libertalia.
you were scheduled for maintenance duty in SRB.
I mean, what I could do is start a writing it. They'd kick me out.
Nothing to report, sir.
And then they'd make me do the Minuteman.
Duties, as usual.
Dr. Ao saw you accessing a terminal. You know you are...
Alright, you know what? We're going to try it. We're going to try getting kicked out of the Institute. I don't know if, like...
Is Dr. Ao mistaken?
Yes.
What?
Or what else it would appear my target has disappeared.
I don't know if, like, this will work. Because it would mean that the only other way is the railroad or the Minutemen. And I want to do a Minuteman playthrough, so we're just gonna go crazy. Hang on a minute, let's just see what the quest says. Escape the Institute.
Stealth capability initiated.
Alright.
Fascinating.
Move. Move! Bye. Bye. So yeah, we'll probably get a bollocking from father. But as soon as we leave, it should give us a quest for the Minutemen. I just don't want to do an Institute playthrough. I've done up the Minutemen, we're using them. If it won't let us, I can reload that save and we'll be fine. But it should let us. Alright.
Emergency relay activated. Relay powering up. Ready in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
You killed him! How could you do that? He was your son. You'd better run. Because if we find you...
Did I kill Sean in all that? Oops.
You hear me? You're dead.
Whoops.
Relay online and
Oh shit, I think we might have balled something up. Because, well, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. If you've never watched this game before and you miss out on something at the end, I'll tell you at the end of the game. So, what now? Is that it? Am I fucked? Is that it? Am I fucked? Have I fucked it? Well, let's make a trip to Sturgis. I think I fucked it. Alright. Oh, fuck you then. Damn it. Oh well. Nothing I can do. We'll have to go through an Institute playthrough, I'm afraid. And that means doing a lot of evil stuff.
Accessing a terminal. You know you are not permitted to access terminals in that section. Is Dr. Ao mistaken?
Yes. I mean, no, he's not. But I was only...
What is it?
If you encounter a hazardous
Dr.
chemical
Fillmore?
spill,
I think that was
please
enough
alert
excitement for a
Facilities
while.
Division immediately.
Ever. Thank you, really. Couldn't have managed it without you. I'll make sure the agitator gets where it needs to go. I understand Father is anxious to get you involved in something else. You'd better not keep him waiting.
Alright.
A clean and healthy work environment is essential to maximum productivity.
Okay. I think I'm at the wrong side here. Yeah, I am.
Oh, a lot of us will have a hard time accepting. Outsiders are next.
Doing all my little bits. Okay. And you've been getting extra rest? Are there many more of these questions? Okay. Any additional pain or tenderness?
Not that I've noticed, no. I feel quite well.
Okay.
Have you seen J522 around?
All functions
Show up for
normal.
More
duty
than I'd
today.
expect from a man of my age.
Check robotics. You're sticking to the regimen we agreed upon?
Yes, Doctor. I'm taking all my little pills.
I see.
For goodness sake, be reasonable. I know you can hear me. Now open this door. What's the use?
What's going on?
Dr. Higgs and Dr. Loken have decided to protest your appointment as Father's successor. They've taken control of the bioscience security systems and cut off our food supply.
I'm sure they'll calm down in time.
I know these men, and I can assure you they are completely serious.
Maybe I can reason with them.
I believe I can help with that. I can unlock the maintenance tunnel that leads to the bioscience observation room. From there, you should be able to communicate with Higgs and Logan. If you can't reason with them, you can use this holotape to access the command functions on the observation room terminal. That should give you some options. Just please, try to talk to them first. Use violence only as a last resort.
Oh shit, sorry, I've just headbutted the mic.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Come on. Another Fallout problem.
right? Sure. Mm-hmm.
Oh, we'll just talk then instead.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, we're stuck in a conversation. That's not happening.
Mm-hmm.
Because Bethesda's crappy engine.
Uh-huh.
Fuck's sake. Do something!
Here we are. Just give me a moment.
Fuck's sake.
There, it's unlocked.
Okay.
Movement detected. Combat initiated. Sustaining. I am the victim of...
Shit. I think I've just got into the wrong place. I have.
Aha! I thought I heard something. Made it past the guards, hmm? Impressive.
Doctor?
If you've come to change our minds, then you're wasting your time.
I know you're angry, but there's a better way to handle this.
Oh, you're wrong. You see, I've tried talking. For years, I've suggested that we do things differently here, but nobody listens. Let's see if anyone can afford to ignore me now.
Father believes in me. The least you can do is give me a chance.
How could you hope to lead us when you hardly know anything about what we do? I'm sure you mean well, but you must see that it's an impossible task.
I'm under no illusion that this will be easy.
Your determination is admirable, if misguided. The truth is simply this. You have no idea what it means to be the director of the Institute.
Can't you at least give me a chance?
A chance? What do you think, Max?
Even the most fastidious researcher must sometimes take a leap of faith. I say let's give it a try.
Very well, then. Open the door, and let's return to the fold.
Since, abort command override and resume normal functions.
Bravo! I admit I was fearing for the worst, but I can see that I underestimated you.
I'm just glad they listened to reason.
Indeed. There is one further matter to discuss. Obviously, some kind of disciplinary action must be taken here. The question of what form it takes is up to you.
I could have them executed.
Put them on probation. Limit their access to quarters and non-working areas.
That's more than fair. I'll see to it that everyone's notified. I'll take that holotape back. I also wanted to offer you something as a more personal expression of gratitude. I know that your work often takes you to the surface where supplies are scarce. I gathered these items together for you. I think you'll find them useful.
Thank you. Drugs. So you've given me fucking drugs. You do know, I didn't pick to join you, arseholes. I've just got no choice now.
Any additional pain or tenderness?
Scanning.
Not that I've
Subject identified.
I feel quite well.
I suppose being in charge of the institute will be pretty okay, I
No more
guess.
than I'd expect from a man of my age. You're sticking to the regimen we agreed upon? Yes, Doctor. I'm taking all my little pills. Okay. And you've been getting extra rest?
I wasn't expecting you to let us live.
I see. Any
That
additional
surprised
pain
me.
or tenderness? Not that I've noticed, no. I feel quite well. Okay. Yes, thank you, Doctor. I think that will be all for now. But I haven't quite finished. I believe we're done now. Thank you. Yes, sir. Thank you. I understand mass fusion was a success, despite interference from the Brotherhood of Steel.
We handled them just fine.
That's what Dr. Fillmore reported. I'm quite pleased at the results. Would have been a terrible setback to lose that technology to those savages. The Brotherhood's intervention must be placed in a larger context, however, given their penchant for hoarding technology. Future conflict with them is guaranteed. We are, after all, keepers of the most advanced technology in the Commonwealth, if not beyond. It also cannot go unnoticed that there were concerns within the Institute about your allegiances. I, of course, never doubted your commitment to our cause. But by directly confronting the Brotherhood, I think you've put some others at ease. I'm proud of you. Regardless, the Brotherhood is an issue for the future, and we must focus on the present. And look at me, rambling on like the old man I am. I'm wasting time. You're needed elsewhere at once.
Whatever it is, I can take care of it.
I certainly hope so. This situation, I'm afraid, is something of your creation, however unintentional.
What do you mean by that? What's happened?
Well, while you were assisting Dr. Fillmore, a second team was sent out to invite someone from the Commonwealth to join the Institute. Apparently, there was some miscommunication, and this individual called for help, which arrived in the form of your Minutemen. My understanding is that no shots have been fired. I would like it to stay that way. I need you to go there and speak to your Minutemen gathered outside. Insist that they stand down at once. Dr. Thompson is on site, and he will be your primary contact. I know you can resolve this situation, but it is of paramount importance that this special individual be brought to the Institute immediately.
They'll listen to me. I'll figure something out. You can consider this handled.
Believe me, I already do.
Take good care of yourself, and you won't have to see too much of me.
Just as you gave life to Father, he gave life to many of us.
Father is more than just our leader. He is our creator.
Nice work. Bringing that rogue synth back.
Okay, guys. I think I'm going to call it for today. Streaming. We'll carry on tomorrow with the quest we've just got from Father. And we should end tomorrow. I think it'll be the last episode. So, obviously stay tuned for that. I'll still be doing my build videos for YouTube, but we will be moving on to another game. Possibly the Outer Worlds by Obsidian. But again, we'll see what happens tomorrow. Anyway, thank you for tuning in. I love every one of you guys and all my followers. You guys are awesome, and I shall see you tomorrow for a new episode. Bye.